pressure, expectations, and finding out what you're made of. All of those things come into play when you have a top 5 showdown at this point in the season. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on last year's national champion, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? The coverage team maintains is basically not much doing on that return. So Duke's offense will have first crack at this one. And Jesse, this offense is built around a guy who could be a generational talent at wide receiver.
This offense is explosive because of that guy. He can take routine catches and turn them into long touchdowns. He can take the top off of a defense. They're going to throw his way early and often in this game.
And I can tell you already, the defensive coordinator is not enjoying his life. Like, every single play, you better know where he is. He can wreck a game in one play, can hit the home run at any time. All eyes will be on him.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Back to throw, it's Bryant. Makes the grab. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Blue Devils have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Duke. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise on the opening drive. Nice execution. They score the touchdown. That was big time.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Notre Dame's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. And this, my friend, is what you call advantageous field position. Starting the drive with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside. Defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong.
Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Smith. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Makes the catch, it's Smith. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Now the play fake. Got his man on the right. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Chadwick. It's complete on the right side. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Notre Dame once back up near its own goal line, now on the move. The give on the option. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got him still on his feet. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Lining up for the PAT.
Yeah, how about the design of the play? Doing a great job. Get it to your man, your running back, now turn receiver in space, and let him do damage. Let him catch the football. He can do the rest. Be that special player in space that you know he is, and get into the end zone.
Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Guys, top 5 matchup this late in the season. It feels like a de facto playoff game.
It is, man. This is the big showcase. Late in the season, you're proving to the committee exactly who you are, where you stand. I don't think it gets any better than this late season showdowns. A lot of time rivalries, too, Jesse. These are the best.
David, you're right. And both of these teams have been on a collision course all year long. We knew that this game was going to matter a lot, so you know the intensity is going to be off the charts.
Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Handoff from the gun. Slithers into space. He's loose. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Bryant. Gets it out fast. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. It's picked off, and that's number 10. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. To the air on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. It's Williams. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's fourth down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The play-action fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you. They knock it out. You got to do a better job next time of keeping two hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Bryant. Quickly complete. Turning it on. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Made a defender miss. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. And the Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Heaves it deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Iron. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. If you like scoring, this one's for you. Already 21-14, and now they'll try to answer. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He's got it down the right side. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to throw. It's Bryant. Got his man on the outside. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Blue Devils will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. At the 20, he's got space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Williams. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. They'll run it from the gun. Nice move to keep running. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Under fire. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Gilbert. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They'll give it to the back. Quick spin on the line. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. And the Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air, it's Bryant. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Proctor. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Leaves it with the running back. Runs through a tackle. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. Pass is incomplete, but I think the defense was offsides, and this will probably be a first down.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
On the move, it's Raymond. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Blue Devils are marching down the field. He leaves it with his back. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Wood. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass, it's Bryant. Grabbed in the middle, it's Moore. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. And the Blue Devils didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Here's the pressure. Snags it. They will score. Touchdown, Duke.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3's coming soon.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here come the Irish, back on offense. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He'll keep it himself. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Irish send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Touchdown, Blue Devils! A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Spins away from the defender. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. They'll send 3 wideouts left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Dropping back, it's Chadwick. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He tries to take the top off. Snags it on the right. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. It's first down from the 37-yard line. They'll run play action. Catch in the middle, it's James. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Blue Devils looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for space. It's Raymond. Running behind those pads. He gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. 3rd down. Red zone play. Crowd alive. From the gun. Wants to pass. To the end zone. And is picked off.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Let's see if he can find some room behind the left tackle. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. To throw, it's Chadwick. Finds his man, it's Smith. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down. The Irish send out the punt unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fields the punt, wants to make a play. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Complete to start this drive. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Blue Devils line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Here come the Irish back on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
Breaks into the open. A very productive run gets it inside the 40, all the way down to the 38-yard line. Notre Dame will come to the line after that huge gain and try to keep the momentum going. Off the RPO, complete. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, it's complete. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. To the air, it's Chadwick. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Going for 6. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll run it from the gun. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first down. Nice pickup, gets it to the 20. They move the sticks, and they can still stop the clock. They'll try the run. Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. The Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. To the air, it's Bryant. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. And the Blue Devils will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Pulls it in at the 25. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking downfield on first down. Looking deep down the right side. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys. Looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on. And these two defenses have shown uncommon discipline through 2 quarters, especially the D-backs. They've kept to their assignments, covering those receivers like cheap suits. Certainly not the fashionable wardrobe old KC wears here in studio. Anyway, yes, the passing game. Be better. How's that for a breakdown? With that said, let's send it back to the fellas there in the shadows of Touchdown Jesus.
The Blue Devils will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly
nowhere to go in the ball. The offense back on top of it. That's going to be a safety, but trust me, that could have been much, much worse.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Quick handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Bryant. Using the quick game. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. And they can't make the connection. And the Blue Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Here come the Irish back on offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
and try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together, get some good mojo going.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got his man. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Tight end finds a soft spot. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Line getting set on 2nd down. Quick release on the RPO. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man to the left. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Gilbert. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Working that left side now. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. So a drive there of 84 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped them.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires to the tight end. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Chadwick. Right on the money. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake. He's going to run it. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Dead center perfect. Now up by 4 here in the 3rd quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Makes the grab on the left. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Bryant. And they're not on the same page there. The Volunteers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
The Blue Devils send out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but they've got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires downfield. Complete to the right. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Now the play fake. And the defense got him at the 27.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. The give on the inside. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. He splits the uprights. Lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Caught in the backfield, it's Wood.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Scanning the field, it's Bryant. Got him downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Oh, what a move. The sure hands, it's Brown. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Blue Devils are facing third and inches. Surging forward on the sneak.
And when you call the quarterback sneak, you're thinking, I'm going to fall forward and get at least a yard. But Palmer, that defensive line got in there, and the QB got nothing.
Well, he's got to do a better job with the snap count, too, and try to catch the defense when they're napping. Right there, everybody was set and ready. And one more of those type plays, and this dude's losing his quarterback sneak privileges.
To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Smith.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. Gets the back moving. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. There's a heat. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His fourth interception. Touchdown, Notre Dame. The defense putting points on the board.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his spot. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll leave it with him. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. So first down will open up the final period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Looking for a man, it's Bryant. He's got the tight end. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Wide open downfield. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
To the ground with the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. They're working that left side. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. There is no doubt. At this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. Now the lead is down to 11.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Rides the back on the option to give. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Chadwick. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. With the catch, it's Smith.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here.
There he goes. Back down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Young. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They'll keep it on the ground. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Looking downfield, it's Bryant. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Blue Devils can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Complete to the right. Lots of room to run. Touchdown, Duke. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here's Here comes the offense onto the field again. Got the quick completion. At the 40, there he goes. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. The Irish, after ripping off a huge chunk on the ground, will try to keep Big Mo rolling. Quick release by the QB. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Man, this guy has had an amazing year all season long. He has stepped up and made plays for his team when they needed it most. And with that last completion, he's now crossed 4,000 yards passing for the year.
The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Back to pass. He'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. He breaks a tackle. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Makes him talk to the hand. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Gets it out quickly. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to pass. It's Chadwick. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. He's looking downfield to throw. It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And this one is perfect.
And that was an important kick here in the 4th quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the ring. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking to throw. Unleashes one deep. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover?
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the 4th quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
They'll go to the ground. He'll try to take it back. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Looking for a man. It's Bryant. Here comes the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Blue Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. sling it on second down. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Blue Devils decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He's got it. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He lost one down the sideline. Hits him in stride inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on third. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Irish! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the fourth quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Looking downfield, it's Bryant. Quick completion on the out route. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. The Blue Devils can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle, it's Proctor. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a first down. Now you got to go get lined up again because the offense is going fast.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Blue Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Quickly out to the tight end. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that